In this video, I'll teach you how to add your coursework to the UC tab application. You'll find the coursework tab under My Academic History. This paragraph basically tells you have to put in everything that you've ever taken from every college ever attended. So you want to have your transcripts right in front of you so that you can copy it exactly as you see it. You have to include every term ever attended, every class ever taken, whether it transfers or not, whether you repeated the class or not. If you got a withdrawal grade or you academically renewed the class, everything needs to be reported. I have made sub-videos that will teach you how to report some of those other classes, but I'm going to show you how to get started, and we'll put in one semester together now. If you have two screens, that would be really helpful because then you can input classes as you see them, print out your transcripts if you don't have two screens, or you can consider using your phone to do one thing and then your computer to do the other thing. The other option is to minimize each window so that they both appear in one screen. So as you can see on my screen now, I have two windows open side by side. I'm using one screen. On the left-hand side, you see the coursework screen, and on the right-hand side, you see my transcript. So what you would do is you would click on Add a Course, and you would select the term that you're reporting. In this case, I'm reporting Fall 2018, so I'm going to click on Semester Fall, and then I'm going to click on 2018. Select schools attended for this term. I'm going to click on Santa Barbara City College. And then you start typing the first class taken. So I'm going to type in COMM and then click on search so that I can find it. I'm looking for COM 151. I found the class, and now it has been added here. Now I have to report what grade I got. So in this case, I got a P, so I'm looking for the P grade for pass. And it was worth 3 units, and that was self-populated. So now I'm going to click on add. So as you can see, I have fall term 2018 from Santa Barbara City College Communications added. So if I want to add more classes for Santa Barbara City College, I would click here where it says add a course from this school. If I wanted to add a class from a different school, I would click under add a course to this term. So maybe I want to add a class to the term, but from a different school. Let me show you what that looks like. So I'm going to click on add a course from this term. It's still fall 2018, but now instead of Santa Barbara City College, I'm going to say that I went to Allen Hancock College, and I'm going to start typing in the word for the course that I took. I'm going to say I took English 101. I'm going to select the course, and again, now it's going to ask me to populate the grade. I'm going to give myself an A for that course, click on add, and at the very top you'll see that now for fall 2018 I have Allen Hancock College listed as well as Santa Barbara City College. Let's continue adding classes to Santa Barbara City College. So you see multiple pink links. If I click on this link where it says add a course from this school, I'd be adding classes to Santa Barbara City College. If I click on the other link, I'd be adding classes to Allen Hancock College. My recommendation is that you put in classes per transcript. So finish one transcript and then go back and do another. So in order to minimize confusion, I'm just going to stick to the Santa Barbara City College transcript, and I'm going to make the fall 2018 semester look like the fall 2018 semester to the right of the screen. Okay, so I'm going to go back here, click on add another class from this school, and so the next class I'm adding is Earth 101. I'm going to go ahead and type in the whole name, press search. I typed it correctly, but it didn't pop up. So instead of clicking on add them manually, I'm just going to go ahead and shorten the name and try again. I see Earth 101. This time it did pop up. I'm going to give myself the grade of a D because that's the grade that I received. Now, once I click D, I got a pop-up message that says, if you have since repeated the class, you'll be able to add this later. So basically, give yourself the D because that's what you got in that semester, but later on, when you repeated the class, you'll be able to say, hey, this is a repeat of that D in Earth Science 101 that I got. So I'm gonna go ahead and click add, and I'm not gonna worry about that repeat until I get to that semester. Instead, I'm gonna continue with this fall 2018 semester, and I'm gonna finish putting all the classes that I took. So the next course that I'm gonna add is from Santa Barbara City College. It's Math 107. And I know this is not a transferable class, so it's not going to be on this list. And because I know it doesn't transfer, I'm just going to scroll all the way to the bottom where it says, my course is not listed here, add it now. It's very small, so go ahead and click on that. And then I'm going to type in the word math and course number. I'm going to put in 107. Then I'm going to type in the title. As you can see, I typed in the title exactly the way that I saw it on the transcript. The transcript says Math 107 Intermediate Algebra. So for subject, I put in math, for course number 107, and for title, Intermediate Algebra. Now I will report my grade, which was a B-, and I will add the units. So this is worth 4 units. You can see that the option has popped up to ask me if this is a repeat of a course prior, and that's going to start listing all of the substandard grades that you get. So right now we have Earth 101 because that was the last one that I did. This is not a repeat of Earth 101, so I'm going to leave it at default. This course was not used as a repeat, and then I'm going to click add. And that's basically what you want to do. You want to continue to input the grades. So I'm going to click on add a course from this school under Santa Barbara City College. I'm still in fall 2018, leaving that term alone. I'm going to go ahead and type in PD. I'm going to click on search and I'm going to look for PD 101B, and it is not listed. I know that's not a transferable UC class, so I'm going to go ahead and click on my course is not listed here. Add it now. I'm going to type in the title exactly the way that I see it on the transcript. I'm going to say that I got a P grade for the course, which is pass. And then the units is half a unit, so 0.5. Again, this is not a class that's a repeat, so I'm just going to say add. Now I'm going to add the next class, PD 149. I'm just going to type in PD, click search. Notice that it's not on the list, so I'm going to click on add it now. I put in PD 149, the title, a passing grade, half a unit. Now I'm going to add it to my fall 2018 semester. Next course on the list is PE 121A. Sometimes when I type up the whole name, it doesn't pop up, so I'll just use the first two letters, and you can see it basically listed every class. Not every class, but a lot of classes. So now I'm looking for PE 121. Here it is, 121A. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to give myself the grade that I received, which was a B. I'm going to add it to fall 2018, and now you see it here. Now I have to add PE 144A. So same thing, type in PE, click on search, scroll down till I find it, 144A. Give myself a grade of B that I received, and then click on add. And now you see that my fall 2018 looks exactly the same on my UC TAP application as it does on my transcript. So this has been a quick demonstration on how to add classes to your UC TAP application. Again, you start by clicking on add a course, select the term that you're reporting, and then the school that you're reporting on. Take it one school at a time, so start off with one transcript and then move on to the next transcript to input the courses. That'll be a lot faster. Type in a portion of the class, find the class or manually input it, and then report your grade. So you're going to do that for every single semester. And if you have specific questions about a specific topic, you can skip to those videos ahead.